diving into this story about a jade bracelet, like a mysterious swelling, and this thing called a feng shui energy device.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I know, knowing you, this is like right up your alley, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so imagine this, right? We've got this bustling flea market. It's in New Taipei City, Taiwan.
Okay.
And it's known for having all these unique antiques, right?
Mm-hmm.
And our story, it involves this couple who are regulars at this market, especially the wife. She's like a huge jade enthusiast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And jade, I mean, that's not just a random detail, right? It has a lot of cultural significance.
Right.
Often linked with healing and prosperity.
Right.
Warding off bad vibes, so it's not just like a pretty stone, you know.
Totally, totally. It's almost like it has its own energy, right?
Right.
So picture this. She's browsing around, and she sees this stunning green jade bracelet. Picks it up to admire it, and bam, within 5 minutes, her hand starts swelling up like crazy.
Oh, wow.
And we're not talking just a little puffiness here.
Right.
It's described as severe, and it happens so fast.
Yeah, and this is where I think her personal history kind of adds another layer to it.
Okay.
Because she has rheumatoid arthritis.
Okay.
Which basically means her immune system sometimes goes a bit haywire, overreacting to things.
Interesting. So her body might have just overreacted to something in the jade.
Yeah, that's one possibility for sure. Additionally, she's said to be highly sensitive to energy, which opens up a whole other, you know, realm of possibilities.
Right, right.
Whether it's sensitivity to electromagnetic fields or like something else entirely. It makes you wonder if there was something about that specific bracelet that triggered such a dramatic reaction.
Right. So we've got a potential energy connection already.
Yeah.
But it gets even wilder from here. Okay.
Okay.
So she has this, she immediately feels this wave of negativity.
Wow.
Like she has to get out of there.
Wow.
Almost like a bad omen or something.
Yeah.
They leave in a hurry, but the swelling doesn't go down, even in the car.
And naturally, they're trying to make sense of it. Like her husband suggests maybe it's a chemical on the bracelet or an allergy.
Right, you got to rule out the
it's logical,
a practical explanation.
To consider this first. But she's adamant that it was this negative energy she felt.
Wow.
A sensation, you know, something beyond just a physical reaction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like, like that conviction she had,
right.
That gut feeling, it just adds a whole other dimension to it, you know?
Totally.
So they're rushing home. Her hand is still swollen.
Oh, no.
And just as they step inside, the swelling starts to disappear.
Wait, are you serious? Just like that?
Yeah, like that, gone. They watch in astonishment as the swelling vanishes within, get this, 5 minutes.
What?
The same amount of time it took to escalate at the market.
No way.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's like whatever caused it was instantly counteracted when they crossed the threshold of their home.
Okay, now that's just freaky. It's almost like their house has some kind of invisible force field around it.
Right.
So, of course, they're racking their brains, trying to figure out what's different about their home.
Of course.
And that's when the husband remembers this device they have. It's a feng shui energy device.
Oh, okay.
I know. It sounds like something out of a comic book, right?
Yeah, it definitely caught my attention.
Right.
It's described as this blend of Eastern and Western approaches.
Okay.
Integrated into their home's electrical system.
Interesting.
Now, before we jump to conclusions,
right.
It's important to remember this isn't some like widely recognized technology.
Totally, totally. But even so, what exactly does a feng shui energy device do?
Well, according to them and their experience with it, it generates this energy field throughout their house. And the purpose, to block negative energy, low-level spirits, basically anything considered harmful feng shui. Now, this ties into the concept of qi, which in feng shui refers to the flow of energy through a space. The idea is that you can arrange your surroundings to optimize this flow for better well-being and harmony.
Oh, okay. So like good vibes only.
Exactly.
I can get behind that.
Right.
But can a device actually influence something like qi?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right.
There's not a ton of scientific research to back it up.
Right.
And it really falls into this gray area between belief systems and these emerging technologies.
For sure.
But their experience, whether coincidental or not, it raises some fascinating questions.
Totally.
It makes you wonder if there's more to this qi than we currently understand.
Okay, but here's the kicker. They've had this thing running for almost a decade, and they totally forgot about it until now.
Wow.
So are they saying that this device has been subtly influencing their environment this whole time?
It's certainly a possibility they're considering.
Wow.
They've always felt their house was particularly peaceful and comfortable.
Okay.
Now they're wondering if this device, this potential invisible guardian, has been quietly working in the background all these years.
That would be wild.
Right.
So we've got this bizarre incident with the jade, this rapid swelling and its equally sudden disappearance, and now this feng shui energy device.
Yeah.
That might be the key to it all.
It's a lot to unpack.
I mean, come on, you can't make this stuff up.
Yeah. No kidding. It's a lot to process, this whole experience.
No kidding.
It makes you wonder about the energies we encounter every day.
Right.
The ones we might not even be aware of.
Right. Like, what if our homes and offices, even those crowded flea markets, are like teeming with unseen energies?
Right.
And some people are just more attuned to them.
Right. And if that's the case, it begs the question, what tools, old or new, might be out there that can help us navigate this, like, hidden world of energy?
Right.
You know, the feng shui energy device, whether it's based on solid science or not, at least opens the door to that conversation, I think.
Totally. And for someone like you who's so into this stuff, exploring the unexplained, I bet this has got your mind buzzing, right? What's your take on all this? I mean, have you ever felt a particular energy in a place, good or bad, or even had an experience that just seemed to defy explanation?
It's funny you should ask that. You know, I haven't had an experience quite as dramatic as our jade bracelet story.
Yeah.
But I've definitely walked into places and felt instantly at ease, or conversely, felt kind of uneasy for no apparent reason.
Right.
It makes you wonder, you know?
It really does. It makes you wonder if there's just more to our world than meets the eye.
Right.
Maybe we're just scratching the surface when it comes to understanding energy and how it influences us.
Yeah, I think that's a great note to end on. There's always more to explore, more to learn.
Right.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of our deep dive into the world of unseen energy.
Oh, for sure. And who knows what other mysteries are out there, right?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see what we uncover next time.
Exactly. Until then.